Well, a seemingly zero-tolerance policy is popping up against anyone who speaks out against Charlie Kirk since his assassination. Several students, journalists, even lawmakers being expelled, terminated, or warned that such free speech will not be allowed. A young woman, a Texas Tech student, was expelled after this exchange.
She started saying, haha, your homie dead.
Homie dead.
Evil is real, people, and it kind of looks like that.
Well, NewsNation's Jessica Kartalija is live. And Jessica, with you have more on this backlash after Kirk's death.
Nichole, students and teachers across the country are facing criticism for comments just like that following the death of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. At Texas State, a student mocking Kirk in a now viral video is no longer enrolled at the university after Governor Greg Abbott called for him to be expelled immediately, saying that mocking assassination must have consequences. And as you mentioned, at Texas Tech, that student was arrested after taunting mourners at a vigil, saying things like people die every day. She too no longer enrolled. More than 180 complaints have been filed in Texas against teachers over posts about Kirk. Some have been fired or placed on leave, and state officials are reviewing whether to suspend teaching licenses. And it's not just schools in Texas. We're hearing about similar reports across the country, even across the pond. Florida Atlantic and Clemson have disciplined staff. Even Oxford University in the UK is looking to discipline a student leader for similar remarks. And in Chula Vista, California, controversy not over what one high school teacher said about the assassination, but what they showed. Graphic video of the incident to a class of AP government students.
Yeah, that was a very graphic video. Jessica, repercussions, though, are spreading beyond education.
Yeah, they certainly are, Nichole. Some members of the media also facing scrutiny in the wake of last week's assassination. During the press conference announcing charges filed against Tyler Robinson, the 22-year-old accused of shooting and killing Kirk, text messages between Robinson and his roommate were released. In those texts, he refers to the roommate as my love, and he says that he wants to protect them. Well, ABC News reporter Matt Gutman is now being criticized for describing those text messages in a live report as being very touching, intimate, and part of a portrait of a very human person. Gutman is now clarifying those statements, saying that he deeply regrets his choice of words and that he unequivocally condemns this horrific crime and the pain that it caused Charlie Kirk's family. And in Washington, House Republicans have introduced resolutions to censure Representative Ilhan Omar and remove her from her committees after comments that she apparently made on a podcast questioning Kirk's commitment to civil debate in the wake of the assassination. Representative Nancy Mace posting one such resolution on X, calling Omar's remarks disgraceful. Omar, however, now pushing back, alleging that Mace was unable to cite specific comments because Omar didn't make any worth punishing. So clearly, Nichole, tensions high all across the country. And these are just some of the many incidents that are sparking debate over free speech, harassment, and the consequences of posts on social media.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Jessica, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.